It's a sad truth. Like, I will never be alone in a room with a woman that I work with, like, ever.
He claims he has lost millions of dollars, brand deals, and this has just really taken an overall toll on his career. Gibson has refiled this lawsuit in New York in September of 2025. This case is still pending.
Got you. Okay.
It's definitely still pending. I also kind of looked up some things too, because I'm not very familiar with him. But his accuser has come out and also said it's not over yet. So, I mean, it's all a ball of wax, you know. I mean, but the wax is already out there, hot and steaming, right? The fact that at least he's coming out after this and saying that he's lost millions. You don't hear very many people actually come out after the fact and say what really happened to them, because honestly, I feel like the public doesn't care what happens to you after this. They literally just want the drama of it. Do you think that I'm completely wrong on that, Tierra? What are your thoughts on that?
No, I mean, as a matter of fact, I think that the more salacious and the more like when I went down the rabbit hole, there was comments, people saying, "Oh, I believe her, I believe him, I believe," I think that's where people, I mean, immediately think about it. Immediately when we watch a video or we see a meme or something, we go immediately to the comments. What does everybody else think? What is their opinion? I don't even think fact matters anymore. A long time ago, I studied journalism and it mattered. Now it doesn't matter. People aren't interested in the facts. They're more intrigued with the opinion. And so they can be fed what to think, right? And then go and make their own videos about what they think. So I don't even think it's about that anymore. And even him coming out and saying, listen, this has been dismissed twice. And, I know there's technicalities around that. That noise isn't as loud as he raped, assaulted, whatever he assaulted me, right? That is not as loud, and people won't feed off that as much as they feed off the initial, like, I knew he was doing it, and this is just Hollywood and Illuminati this and that. Like, people love that. Love it.
They
Love it.
love that
They
smoke. They
love
love
that.
all the magical unicorn powers. But listen, it used to be, now I may be showing my little 55 young today, but it used to be that, you would only get that kind of stuff in what we call trash magazines like the National Enquirer or the Star. Those stayed in business a long time, but also you were having headlines across the top that also had monkey boy. So you can take everything with a grain of salt. But I have to ask you, Marlo, once these stories gets out, the clicks, the anger, the ooh, what's happening, the rubbernecking, how much responsibility does the media have to follow up with these stories and tell the truth?
Sadly, the only responsibility is of the individual journalist. There are no real consequences if you are just laying the facts bare of the story. There's no requirement for you to follow up and close the book on a case and say, oh, it was dismissed and this is why. It really is a dirty game when it comes to like criminal activity and people being indicted for different things, because there is no onus on the media to keep it going. And the media follows the clicks, right? So if the first day Jason Derulo is hot, if the fifth day that we've written about him, he's not hot, by the seventh day something comes out, it may not get reported at all, right? Mm-hmm. Because it is, we're in a squirrel society. Today is Jason Derulo, tomorrow is Diddy, the next day is this person.